All right, folks, welcome back to the Cook Center for the second game. Sorry we've had some technical difficulties. We're just now getting it back up. We should be good to go on all three of our platforms here, YouTube, Heart Conference, and the UEN.
Here we are getting set for what should be a pretty good one between your MNU Pioneers and the Central Baptist College Mustangs. Pioneers in the white, Mustangs in the black uniforms. We are getting set to go here. Game 2 of the Jeff Uphouse Memorial Classic, and taking the tip for the Pioneers is Caden Caberline, who was one of the recipients of that Jeff Uphouse scholarship. The other one is Brenton Van Dyke, who we should see check into the game as long as he's healthy tonight. We are underway. Pioneers win the tip.
Yeah, two very well-deserving people of those awards, so congratulations to them, and we'll hope to see a good game, not just from them, but from the MNU team.
Absolutely.
MNU comes in at a 1-0 record, beating Mission last week. Friday. No, that was Thursday.
It was Thursday.
October 23rd, and a big win, and they're hoping to respond here for Central Baptist, who has a 0-for-1 and lost a big one at their place.
Here's Caberline out near the top. Feeds it to Wagler. He'll take a three. Just a bit strong. Landon Wagler finds himself in the starting lineup for the second week in a row. After, starting for a couple of injured players, he is still in this lineup after an incredible game last week. Landon Wagler scoring 19 points, including 4 shots from beyond the arc going in. He just exploded for the Pioneers on offense.
Yeah, they were really happy to see his production last week, something that they obviously you hope for out of every player, but don't always expect. And
offense.
Yeah, they were really happy to see his production last week, something that they obviously you hope for out of every player, but don't always expect. And all right, we are back here, folks. So you missed 1-3 from Randall Walker to tie the game. 3-3 is your score.
Voss just a little bit strong on that one. Able to get the tip out. And MNU will keep basketball. They say the Mustangs tipped it as it crossed over half court. Caberline driving in, got the mismatch. Tries to put it up, couldn't quite get it. Wagler fighting for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. And it'll be Mustang basketball. We're heading the other way. The Central Baptist Mustangs lost their first game to Philander Smith 81-74 last week, but it certainly was not because of number 4's efforts. Jason Hunt put up 24 points last week as he hands it off to his teammate running baseline. But he will need to get going if the Mustangs are going to stay in this game and have any chance here against the Pioneers. That's a great feed inside, finding Tyler Johnson on the inside. Pioneers pushing the pace. Here's Malachi Bryant for 3. No good. But great hustle from Isaiah Cole. Getting the rebound. Wagler with another 3. Bang! Landon Wagler from the same spot on the court. Back-to-back threes, and the Pioneers are back up by 1.
So just like last game, Landon getting the Pioneers going from the outside. 2 in a row, and the Pioneers take the lead for the first time tonight.
Here's MacArthur Reed Jr. Gives it up to Hunt. Driving baseline. What a shifty move. That's Jason Hunt. Working on Isaiah Cole, getting the bucket to give the Mustangs the lead. Here's Zay. Gives it to Brian. He'll try a 3. Just off. And out of bounds. Last say it was touched by Tyler Johnson. It'll be Pioneer basketball. Gets it into Zay. Now Wagler at the top of the key. Swings it to Bryant. Drives baseline. Kick out to Cole. He'll try a 3. It's good!
Isaiah Cole with a good one there. They need him to get going this season, as he's a big part of this team defensively. He can be in a scoring option. This team looks a whole lot different.
Yeah, he is especially known for his defensive abilities. But getting a big three to go right there, give the Pioneers a 2-point lead. So Mustangs the other way. That's a nice drive and finish by MacArthur Reed to tie the game at 9. Lots of scoring from both sides early. And that one is stolen by Jason Hunt, a wayward pass. He'll drive all the way, and Voss gets the call, the foul called against him. He'll be on the floor. And that's just the first foul of the game called against the Pioneers. Pioneers again with that 109-84 win against Mission University last week. Had 6 players in double-digit scoring.
Yeah, it was a massive victory for them coming out of the gates for the season, and they responded well. Kobe Noon's getting his first chance of the season tonight off the sub.
Foul is called on the shot by Johnson, and he will head to the free throw line for 2.
Second team foul. Tyler Johnson at the line, shooting 2.
Drains the first one. This is something I'm sure Central Basket would love to see more offense. I mean, only put up 74 points in their season opener at home. They're looking for a lot more here in the Cook Center tonight and tomorrow night. Johnson knocks down both of those. Mustangs take a 2-point lead, back and forth through the first 5 minutes of this one. Here's Uriah getting his first action of the night. Bryant tries to drive baseline, kicks it out to Wagler. He'll take a 3. No good. Bryant able to get the rebound, puts up the mid-range jumper, and it's good.
Yeah, Malachi Bryant just in the right place, right time, and you love to see it. Him hustle right there and just get to the right spot and hit down that mid-range like he does every time.
Nice cut by Jason Hunt. Couldn't get the finish, but he gets his own miss, puts it back. Jason Hunt already with 4 points.
Pioneers had to respond defensively in 5 minutes. They've given up 13 points. Central Baptist is going to be able to score it. It's whether we can stop them on the other end, right? And so both teams can score it. They've shown it already this season.
Nice move by Caberline. Tough to the finish. Basket doesn't count. Foul is on the floor. And Pioneers will keep possession here.
Good roll there, and they don't count it. A little continuation if you're in the NBA. Not here in the NEIA, but he was looking for it. And that's going to be the first media of the half, which means, guys, you're not used to this yet, but we've tried it in the other game. You get to go in the coach's booth.
Come on.
All right, we only got one replay here, but we're going to make the most of it. We look at how the defense is set up. They're in a low drop here, right? Your defender for Caden is in a low drop, which means Malachi Bryant is going to have to hold off his defender right here when Caden sets a good screen, and he does, right? Then he comes up for the hedge, which means the roll is going to be wide open. Malachi Bryant just a little bit too quick to get around the outside after Caden sets the screen. Good help there. Caden should be looking to spray this way to Uriah, but when the defense collapses and they force an outside, he says, I'm going to get an opportunity to go straight up, and the Pioneers can't take advantage after a continuation call not called, but that's exactly what you want out of the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see if they stay right here. He's in a low drop. I don't know if that's on purpose because he does come up for a really strong hedge right there, right, as we can see. So the Pioneers are going to have to look. They probably have that on a scout. We don't have that up here. We're going to have to watch that all game. Who gets the advantage in the pick and roll?
Going to get to hear a lot more from Coach Noah throughout the rest of the season. Get excited, folks.
It's a fun time.
Come on.
Up here in the booth. We're going to take advantage of everything we got here. It was crashing, but now it's working. Apparently, our thing was trying to record 8K. I'm not sure why it was recording 8K, but it was. So now we should be good here.
That would be fancy.
That would be.
8K Pioneers basketball. Here's a quick turnover. Here come the Mustangs the other way. A great pass right there. That's Caleb Knight, the freshman guard, putting that one up and in. The Mustangs lead is up to 4.
Elliot Mogren gets his first chances tonight, and he had a huge game last game from the outside. He can do it all offensively. It's just can he get it going defensively?
Three is no good. Mogren fighting for the rebound. Can't get it. It'll be Mustang basketball.
Yeah, Uriah doesn't miss that bad usually, but I did think it was a close call, closer than we thought, but we have no angle back here. It was in the front side, so the ref gets the call. 15-11 is still your score, 13-43, and as we've seen, Central Baptist missing a key couple players on the end of the bench, as you can see, but their physicality, their intensity, it's a lot different than what we saw in the first game.
Yep. Here's Jason Hunt at the top of the key. Passing it around. Great ball movement here from the Mustangs. Couple of jab steps. Now I'm working inside. Pass to the outside.
Oh, man, they got to get a touch on Uriah. That's a tough play, but you got to stay on your feet. If you got to stay on your feet if you're Uriah and don't give him a chance for a play like that, right? I mean, if he does shoot it and you foul him, then you foul a jump shooter, which we talked about last game is never good. If you don't, then you just left your area and a chance for him to drive off of it.
Hunt driving, just throws up a prayer, no good. Uriah with the board. Here's Malgren, a corner three. No good. Rebound, Jason Hunt. Elliot Malgren, he was a lethal weapon last week. Jason Hunt gets another bucket there. 17-11 Mustangs now. And Uriah Boutte gives it up to Malachi Bryant. Elliot Malgren, like we said, did a lot of work. 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Scored 15 last week off the bench. Tried to get inside, but they're going to call a foul on Jason Hunt for wrapping around Malgren's back. And there's Branton Van Dyke checking in for Malachi Bryant, the other recipient of the Jeff Uphouse Scholarship, inbounding the ball for the Pioneers now.
And he's one of the best backup point guards there is in the nation, so he'll make an impact immediately in this game, I'm no doubt.
Gets it back to Van Dyke, asks for a screen, then goes the other way. Passes it in the corner to Uriah. The three is good! Uriah Boutte! A huge corner three, and the lead is now cut down to 3.
Yeah, we're seeing two completely different games from the last one. The last one was a little slow, methodical, and this one's just how fast can I beat you down and be physical with you, and they're both entertaining. I like this style of basketball more myself, though.
Here's
great
a
defense.
Step back jumper. Great defense from Branton. Inside, wide open there. That's Rocco Kilaj with the bucket. And looks like Coach Hepker wants to take a timeout here as the Mustangs have a 5-point lead. Excuse me. Central Baptist calls the timeout. They have a brand new head coach this year, Cody Henson, his first year as the head coach of the Mustangs.
Yeah, he took over a program that's been really good the last couple of years, so it's going to be interesting to see what little changes we do notice. One thing that's been staple for Central Baptist has been the pressure. They've kept that up. One little difference I have noticed a lot is they didn't run actions a whole lot. They had such good players that could kind of just play basketball. You know, 5-out motion, whatever it was, transition. Now we're seeing a little bit more action-oriented team. That's going to be a big adjustment for them. Maybe that's why the first game was a little lopsided and just didn't quite have the actions ready. But this will be a fun one, folks.
Absolutely. Fast-paced basketball here at the Cook Center tonight. Second of 2 games of this Jeff Uphouse Memorial Classic. Reminder, tomorrow night on Halloween, we've got 2 more matchups. Don't want to miss those. Boutte trying to create some separation. He'll shoot a 3, and it's good! Uriah Boutte with the defender in his face knocks it down and makes it a 2-point game.
That's his second of the game. They're going to be looking for him to score. Him and Kobe Nunez, their job is to get out there and get some buckets, and Uriah is doing his part right now.
Nice drive on the inside. No good. Jason Hunt, what a putback there. On the air ball miss, able to jump, catch it, and put it back up all in one motion.
Yeah, really impressive move. The Pioneers got to be careful. They brought 3 to the ball, and then they had nobody to rebound the ball. They got to be careful there.
And that's a great feed from Uriah Boutte to Kobe Nunez, his first game of the new season. He was injured last week, but he's back here in the game and getting his first points. Here he is with the ball coming the other way. Driving inside, kick to Mulgren in the corner for three. It's good, and the Pioneers retake the lead off the three from Elliot Mulgren.
Pioneers can get hot. They got a lot of shooters on this team, and as you see, it doesn't take long for them to get going. And 22-21, the Pioneers got to focus on the defensive end. Can we get rebounds? They've got the first kill, then they haven't got the second.
Yep. Jason Hunt tries a three at the top of the key, way short. Rebound Van Dyke. And he gets it taken the other way. Now Mustangs a 1-on-2. It's blocked by Boutte, and he saves it from going out of bounds. What a play!
How about that from Uriah Boutte on the other end? Like you said, he's a scorer, but he's doing on both ends tonight.
Heads up basketball there. Here's Van Dyke, and a foul is called on Hunt, and that's his second foul.
Man, what a good stretch of run there for the Pioneers. They take advantage of a couple missed plays for the Central Baptist, and we're going to go back into the booth, boys, to see what we got going on here.
Let's go.
Right here, Brandon Van Dyke's got to be careful, right? He's a great playmaker. That's not the problem, but the huge thing this summer was we need to make singles and not try to make triples. And here he goes into a double team. That's something you can't do if you're a point guard, right? How many guys are there? 3 guys within reach of Brandon Van Dyke. That just can't happen. So if you're the Pioneers, how do you fix this? Let's just make the simple outlet back here that Brandon has on the side. We couldn't get quite there on the replay, but he's got to make the simple play if the Pioneers want to win this game. We got a couple more, folks. Don't worry. Look at this play here from the Pioneers. Good ball movement here. Kobe Nunez drives. Look how many people collapse on it. All 3 of their defenders all collapsing on Kobe Nunez. And that leaves Elliot Mulgren right open for the corner 3, and he's going to hit those a lot of times in this game. So Pioneers offense gets going off of simple things, transition offense, and killing them on the other end. Can the Pioneers get it done, though, and get a defensive rebound? That's been the story so far.
Pioneers lead it by 1. You said Elliot Mulgren. He's going to hit that corner 3 if he's left that wide open. It's going to be a long night for the Mustangs. Lethal shooter from beyond the arc. Here's Tyler Johnson at the top of the key. He gives it up, and a travel is called. Caleb Knight took too many steps. And there's a turnover.
Simple plays like that, you can't beat yourself up when you're facing a good team like the Pioneers. You're going to have to make sound plays, and he's going to learn that one quick, or he's going to be right back where he was starting on the bench.
Van Dyke in the corner, gets the screen from Mulgren, a little pick and roll action. In the corner to Boutte, he tries to drive baseline, can't get there, and a foul is called on Caleb Knight.
Good call there by the referee. So now the Pioneers are going to get a chance to score off a BOB baseline out of bounds. This is what Coach Heppard is very, very good at, finding ways to exploit the defense on a baseline out of bounds. Let's see what he can do here. Mismatch down low with Caden Caberline. See if they can get it to him.
Here he is at the top of the key. Gives it back to Van Dyke. Steps back, passes to Cole. His three-pointer is good! Good Isaiah Cole.
That's his second of the game. It might be a career high, I'm not going to lie. There's been a lot of games that he just hasn't shot it well in his career, and this one is going well. So we can see, hopefully we can see that continue in this game.
Jason Hunt checking back into the game with the 2 fouls. There's a 3-point shot from Johnson, no good. Hunt gets the rebound. Physical basketball there. He's already in double digits for the Mustangs.
And that's exactly what it is. It's not the fact that the Pioneers are trying to make a jumping game. They're just out physicaling them, and they got to be more physical if they want to get those rebounds.
Caberline, another size mismatch, gives it up. Now Van Dyke will try baseline. Kick back out to Cole. Will he hit another one? No, but Voss charges in on the rebound. Van Dyke ends up with it and puts it up and in from just outside the paint.
Good hustle by Elijah Voss to make a play there. That's what he's on the court for, right? He can shoot it like no other player on this team, but he also is a huge energy guy who crashes the boards better than anybody else as well.
Great Pioneer run, 12-4 run over the past 4 minutes. Here's a three-pointer from Hunt. No good. Tough rebound. Uriah comes down with it and keeps his dribble. He will wait for numbers to get back. Voss in the corner for three. Too strong. Rebounded by Caleb Knight.
Can't get that one to go. He will a lot of times, though. He's just overthinking it right now.
Here's Caleb Knight driving in, gets the ball poked away. He'll give it up to Johnson. Johnson gets his bag poached by Branton Van Dyke, and he's going to push the floor. Give it to Uriah Boutte. Great feed. What a sequence from the senior out of Utah.
Love to see it. Not only just pushing the pace, but on both ends. Branton Van Dyke with a steal, then throws up a beautiful pass to Uriah Boutte, who's going to run the court all night long, folks.
6-point lead, largest of the game for the Pioneers, and we're going to head the other way. An offensive charge right there against Caleb Knight, and that's his third foul, so he'll hit the bench most likely for the rest of the half.
Malachi Bryant checks back into the game. Branton Van Dyke, his first minutes of the year because of injury. He's still dealing with it a little bit, but he played great minutes right there. You can't ask for much more. And as well as Uriah Boutte, I mean, he got it going on the offensive end like you want him to, but defensively he was super effective, and that's something we haven't seen from him in the last 2 years.
That's something Branton Van Dyke and Kobe Nunez both getting a few minutes there. Great feed inside for Cole, and the finish is good. What a feed from Caberline as well, as a great point. He led the team in assists last week with 7 of them, and if you can get your big man passing the ball like that, that's a great sign for your offense.
Yeah, he moves the ball better than almost anybody on this team, and it's super effective to throw them and let him sugar at the elbow.
Tries to get it inside, but Bryant pokes it away, and Wagler ends up with it. What a bucket by Malachi Bryant inside.
Woo, put him in the cycle. How about it? Malachi Bryant can get it going just about every way, and he does there.
Jason Hunt trying to respond. No good. Caberline comes down with it. A lot of momentum. Passing it up to Cole. Just a bit strong on the alley-oop. Great vision, though. And it looks like Jadavian Banks stepped out of bounds in the corner. Another turnover from Central Baptist.
Man, the Pioneers doing on both ends now. That's what's the most effective. They can score the ball with some of the best of them in the country. That's been no question this year. It was whether they could get a stop. And the first 5 minutes, that wasn't the case. But the last 10, man, they have shown up and shown out on the defensive end. And when they have so much depth, too, you can play this physical, you can play this fast. And everybody gets in, everybody does their part and gets quick minutes. And it's been super fun to watch, the amount of depth they've had. They're going to talk right here. So we're going to get to go to a replay here. Look at this Malachi Bryant finish. This is unreal, folks. He puts him in the spin cycle, goes up and under with the right hand while he's under the bucket. I mean, honestly, as a coach, that's not one you want him to take. But when tough players make tough shots, you have to let them be.
Malachi Bryant, he just goes and gets buckets. And as you could see on that last play, he gets them in some pretty beautiful ways. Here's Bryant. Doesn't take the screen. Instead, he drives baseline. Fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound, Mustangs. They're pushing the floor. 2-on-2 fast break. And he lost the handle. It'll be Pioneer basketball.
Yeah, there's not much to say. He just lost it. I mean, as simple as that. Good defense, though, by get back by the Pioneers. Just that wasn't what affected him.
Kobe Nunez back out there, gives it up to Bryant.
Good Iverson action here. Can the Pioneers get a score out of it? They haven't yet this game.
Bryant takes the screen from Caberline, now gets the mismatch. Ooh, Kobe Nunez wanted an alley-oop. Instead, Caberline will back down his defender, head all the way in, and get the foul called. That one's going to be on Keyshawn Brown, and Caberline will shoot 2.
Yeah, Caden K-Ryan doing a good job down low, being physical. So big returner for the Pioneers, and it's shown. All right, let's go back to it. We see right here. Look at this play. This is the Iverson play that the Pioneers are so accustomed to. This is what I want to look at. They are deciding to switch this. Central Baptist. This right here is the interesting part there, right? You have the guy sealed on the other side, and there seems to be no help. There's a help defense there, guy there. But as soon as he leaves, look at how open he is down low. I mean, he's got a lob over the top. Caden's got to throw that ball, and that's been there multiple times. We'll see if the Pioneers can get to it. But that's going to be very interesting and very key for the Pioneers going forward. Shout out to Nate Lannis, former commentator up here. Says broadcast crew's gotten better, way better.
Oh,
we love you, Nate. We can't wait to have Nate back. He's one of our favorites, one of your guys' favorites as well, no doubt.
Love getting to work with him last year.
Man, so he's just so much knowledge, right? He's so fun to talk to. And shout out Nate Lannis. 23-33, Pioneers up 10 with 4:55 left to go. Central Baptist got credit with that timeout on the scoreboard before. I'm fairly confident the Pioneers called the timeout.
No, it was Central Baptist.
Okay,
no,
so
I misspoke originally,
okay.
but it was Central Baptist taking timeout.
We have no more medias, but Hepsker is going to get a chance with about probably a minute left. He's going to call a timeout to get a drop something and get something going. Here go Pioneers get a chance to go up 12.
Caberline drills the first. MNU has been outscored in the paint so far in this one, 20-12. But their perimeter shooting has made up for that gap in a huge way.
And a lane violation here. How often do you see that? Not very often. And I was so, strong by it, I didn't get a replay in time. So we're just going to have to trust the referees there. It was a lane violation.
Caberline knocks that one down. A 12-point lead now for the Pioneers, as here they are in a little bit of a zone press.
Yeah, just really trying to slow down the other team. Central Baptist, somebody in the half court who's been very effective, right? I mean, even with the Pioneers' physicality in the last 10 minutes, they're still getting the shots they want. They're just not falling yet. So the question is, can the zone at least slow them down? Maybe force a turnover like we almost saw there. And they're looking whether the ball crossed half court or not, because it is 20 on the shot clock, right?
Right.
But Kobe Nunez tapped it on the other side of the court, so it should be Central Baptist ball with no question.
Something also to notice, the leading scorer for the Mustangs, Jason Hunt, played all 40 minutes of the game last week.
He did.
So he will be out there. I would assume he'll be out there all night tonight as well.
That one missed badly. Look at the pass there. Elijah Voss can't handle it, but good pass by Landon Wagler. Sorry, I just got last week. It says Wagler.
Here's a three-pointer from Alexander. No good. MNU with the board.
And they're going to switch everything still. So this play should be able to see if they find it now.
Here's Voss driving on Hunt. Nice post move. Kick out to Caberline, who gives it up to Bryant. 10 seconds to shoot now. Had Kobe Nunez open in the corner, but the ball is poked away.
Yeah, and Malachi Bryant wanted that one, but I guess not. The low ref couldn't see it. The ref on the bench could. Sideline gets it, and Uriah Boutte comes in for Elijah Voss, as they were in that zone for just one play and just for that timeout and see if they could throw them off, and they did. And now they're back in the man-to-man.
Caberline got the board, tried to look down court for a baseball pass. It wasn't there. And a foul is called on MacArthur Reed Jr.
Foul number 12, MacArthur Reed Jr.
And
Yeah.
the Pioneers.
Anytime you reach cross body with that inside hand, that's going to be a called foul
Yeah.
pretty easily.
Lead the line should be 1-1.
1-1 coming up. Pioneers in the bonus for the rest of half number one. First one is short. Rebound Mustangs.
And they're in that zone again, but they leave a wide open shooter at the top. He'll make them pay.
That's Jason Hunt, his first three-pointer of the night. He's up to 13 now in half number one. And that one is poked away. Hunt all alone on the other end, and a quick 5-point swing. Coach Hepker is not pleased. He calls this timeout.
Yeah, when you're Malachi Bryant, you just can't get poked in the back like that. I mean, you're a number one ball handler. You got to be a little bit better with the ball, and he's going to give up an easy opportunity for a dunk on the other end. We're going to go to commercial break here as you are on Pioneer Sports Network here in the MNU Cook Center. And we are back here in the Cook Center after that timeout. Hep forced to call it a little earlier than he was hoping for, and your score is 35-28, so the Pioneers still up. Thank you. Jerry Quickle says, your announcer was rough. Oh, no, we love Nate.
No.
Come on. We don't do bullying here in the chat. We love Nate.
Boutte gives it up to Van Dyke. Now Boutte's got it back. Boutte has it in the corner. Three is no good. Wagler tried to come down with the rebound, couldn't get it. Pioneers are quick to get back on defense, though. Student section getting loud tonight. Tyler Johnson driving all the way to the hoop, and that's a 7-0 run now for the Mustangs. 35-30 with just under 2.5 to go. You're switching everything. Tried to find Caberline on the inside and couldn't get the pass. So that is an MNU turnover, their 8th turnover of the first half. Central Baptist with 7 turnovers of their own.
Elliot Mager and Isaiah Cole come back into the game for the Pioneers. Just 5-point lead with 2 minutes, 19 seconds running.
Yeah, trying to get some defense back on the floor. Get a couple of stops here. Mustangs been making it look a little bit too easy on each of these possessions.
I agree.
Driving inside is MacArthur Reed. He's going to get the foul call. And he'll head to the free throw line.
Tough call there. You're Brandon Van Dyke in front of him the whole way, but since his hands do come down, like we talked about last game, that's going to be a foul. They're going to call that every time. We'll get a little fun in the chat, going back and forth. We kind of figured Nate was your guy, but we loved it. We love it. Anybody want to join the chat? It's on YouTube. It is public if you go to MNUsports.com. Our second option, Heart Sports Network, and our third, Urban Edge Network. All three streaming this game.
0 for 2 from the free throw line. Hunt tries to put it back and is fouled. So, excuse me, that's Tyler Johnson putting it back.
Number 12, Isaiah Cole.
So now Tyler Johnson will go to the free throw line.
And the Pioneers and Elliot Magrin just get thrown down into the in the bottom of the rim. Like, they got to be smarter there about trying to get, you know they're going to try to push you in the back and be physical, especially with your size as a freshman.
Yep.
So you got to be just better, right? And then we see that switch now. Elliott's going to go out. Isaiah Cole is going to come in. We'll see if that makes a difference for the Pioneers. Hopefully it does. Just a 5-point game with 2:01 left. It's been a good one, folks, if you're just tuning in, and been a lot of great action here.
Yeah. Central Baptist had the advantage early in the game, got a quick start, and then they kind of cooled off, and the MNU offense heated up.
Guys, let's see if we can see the spot. If you can't see it, it's about right there, where they're cleaning up. I don't know if you guys can see that from your point of view. I just wanted to let you know that's about where they're trying to clean up.
We're just showing off our new fun toys. Don't mind us.
Yeah, we're just having fun, guys. It's too much fun up here with me and Madge. It's a good time.
Gets a free throw to fall, 35-31 now. Tyler Johnson up to 10 points in half number 1. Back in that press. Pioneers able to break it, though. Now it's Van Dyke.
There's a matchup down low. Get to him. There it is. Wolf.
Great feed to Mulgren. Kick out to Cole for 3. It's good! Isaiah Cole, his third three-pointer of the first half. He's up to 11 points, and the Pioneer lead is up to 7.
Jump ball call. It's going to go Pioneers' way. You love to see the effort there by the Pioneers. And they're getting it done on both ends. It feels like what most people say is your offense leads into your defense, but I think it's both ways. Your defense also leads into your offense.
Boutte has it. Now Isaiah Cole. Caberline with the mismatch. Boutte has an open 3. It's good! Uriah Boutte is fired up after that one. 10-point advantage now for the Nears.
He's 3 for 4 from the three-point line after airballing his first one, and, man, he's been hot.
That takes some confidence in your own ability, after, everyone airballs them, but it takes a special type of player to come back and make 3 in a row after airballing it.
No doubt. That foul there is on Brandon Van Dyke. It could be his second, so he's going to get to sit for the last 57 seconds of this half. But Malachi Bryant would have came in either way, so it's not super surprising. That one does fall for Central Baptist, and they cut the lead down to, is that 9 points? I think it's 9. It's math is hard sometimes, guys. Math is really hard.
Imagine being a math major.
Oh. Is that you?
Yeah.
Math major.
Yeah.
What? No wonder we got you up here. We need you up here, man. I'm just a graduate assistant. I barely just do some graphics and whatever. I just commentate every once in a while. We got a mathematician up here. Didn't even know it.
I can tell you it is still a 9-point game after
there
that
we
miss.
go.
That's what it's for.
That's what we need you for.
Under a minute left here in half number 1.
Oof.
And they're going to get that foul called on Tyler Johnson. Let's see if we can get. So Uriah Boutte will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, pretty easy call there. I mean, he wasn't set, and he just slides in way too early. And the thing about it, folks, is when you playing defense, you want to beat them to the spot, yes, but then you have to do it through your chest, right?
Yep.
It can't be with the hip. It can't be with the shoulder. It's got to be through the chest, and he just got there with the hip. So both teams in the bonus here. That's going to play a factor in the last 45 seconds.
Makai Blakeney is checking in for the Pioneers. Want to get a little bit more size on this potential rebound.
Guys, we've had a lot of sweat spots here. We've had a lot of sweat spots. I wonder if they're playing hard or not. I don't know.
Cash money. Boutte from the free throw line. It's a dozen points now for him in half number 1.
Yeah, he can fill the bucket up quickly in a lot of ways, and he's going to be such a big value to this team.
13 now for Uriah Boutte, an 11-point lead for the Pioneers.
Just 45 seconds of counting. The Pioneers are going to jump into their zone to at least slow them down, their zone press.
Yep.
Didn't work too well, but that was the idea at least.
Yeah, Pioneers wanting the last shot here. And that pass is thrown to no one, but a call A foul is called. Looks like they're going to get Zay on that one.
See if we can see it here on the replay. Oh, we're going to get the other side. And he's, just a little bit too physical with him, and that's going to get called there.
So MacArthur Reed to the free throw line. It's a 1-and-1. Drills the first.
Yeah, it's really been a two-man show here for Central Baptist. Hunt and Johnson, 15 and 10. But it doesn't mean you can let other guys get going, right? I mean, obviously you want to limit those two guys, but if you start getting 3 or 4 of those in the double figures, it's pretty worrisome.
1 second difference between the shot and game clock. Pioneers have the option to take the last shot here if they choose to do so. That one nearly taken away. Nearly poked away by MacArthur Reed.
Elijah Voss going to get a sub in here just for some offense, right? You got 16 seconds, probably one shot. Pioneers get a chance, even though they did almost turn it over, to settle themselves, call a play, run what they want to try to score this last bucket here. And they're all over Malachi Bryant.
10 seconds left. Gets it to Caberline. Kick out to Voss for 3. Just short, no good. And, he got it out of bounds. It'll be Pioneer basketball with 3 seconds left.
Yeah, and I guess he just stepped out. Let's see if we can see this here. Yeah, right there. It's a little blurry, but steps out of bounds. The Pioneers get a chance.
3 seconds left. Voss puts it up. Rattles in and out. No good. Hail Mary heave is short, and that is halftime here from the Cook Center. Pioneers up by 10 against the Central Baptist College Mustangs. We'll be back in about 10 minutes to go over some first half stats, some key players, and to get you set for a second half of action.
percentage for them? You can pull it up a little bigger.
48.1%.
For us?
50.
Even?
Yep.
3-point field goals for them.
3-point field goals, 2 for 6.
For us?
9 for 19.
3-point percentage is what, 33?
Yep.
3.3. And then for us?
47.4.
Okay, rebounds?
They've got 15. And we've got 18.
Oh, boards?
They've got 5 and we've got 6.
And turnovers?
5 and 6.
Turnovers. Turnovers.
Oh, turnovers, 8 and 'Cause yeah, man.
Alright,
We've been yapping it up. Was I wrong on that?
alright. Isaiah Cole, he's got 11.
Yep. You can do that. Well, highlight would say it too.
What's rebounds for Cole?
2.
Assists or anything?
No assists. 1 turnover.
Three-point. What's his field goals?
4 for 6.
Okay, let's go.
Got anything you want to say?
You want a shout out to everybody? Because everybody watches our stream.
There's like maybe 20 people watching. I guarantee you one of those is the presence of royalty. The presence of royalty. No! That's Connor. We gotta get Connor over here. Here's the prince. Show. I got him. Oh, you got him? Okay.
Are you enjoying Dr. J and the posse tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Give him a big hand.
All right, folks, we are back at halftime. 43-44 is the score. We're going to go over some stats, our newly added stats for the game here from Pioneer Sports Network. Central Baptist 33, Pioneers 44. Field goal percentage, Pioneers are shooting 50, Central Baptist 48.1. Three-point shot, 2 for 6 for Central Baptist, 9 for 19 for a total of 47% for the Pioneers. Rebounds about even. Pioneers have a +3 rebound at 18-15. One more offensive rebound, but turnovers are the other way around. 9 turnovers for the Pioneers, 8 for the Central Baptist. What stands out the most to you, Matt?
Yeah, I think it's been the three-point shooting for the Pioneers, just the willingness to take those shots on the perimeter. I mean, at 9 for 19, you will take that day in and day out as a head coach. 43 points, and what is that? 27 of them are off of the three-point shot. So you'll take that every time if you're head coach Adam Hepker.
Yeah, so we're going to go to a couple key players here. We're going to start with the Pioneers here. Isaiah Cole been a good start for the Pioneers already. 11 points, 2 rebounds, 4 of 6 from the field, 3 of 4 from field three-point, but there's no doubt he makes an impact on the defensive end as well.
He's making an impact on both sides of the ball for sure so far tonight, something that he'll love to continue to see. And I mean, There's so many other players for the Pioneers. Uriah Boutte with 13 points in the first half. That's someone that, you know, isn't really on our radar, right? Not even a starter this year. This just goes to show the depth of this Pioneer team. It's absolutely legit.
Yeah, and for the Central Baptist Mustangs, Jason Hunt's been all about it for them. 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 of 13 from the field goal. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he has. He's been really their one bright spot so far tonight. He is such a good playmaker. He's got it done mostly on the inside, but he's shot the three a couple of times as well. He is someone, I mean, if the Mustangs are going to get back in this game, he is going to need to be at the center of their offensive attack.
All right, we got 1 minute left until we're into the second half here of action. What's your key to the games for both teams? We'll start with Central Baptist down 10.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say I think it needs to get going from beyond the arc, right? I mean, they've only attempted 6 shots for 3, and they have been winning the game in the points. You know, they have more points in the paint at this point in the half, or at this point in the game, excuse me. But, you know, they're still, they need to be able to capitalize from beyond the arc as well. That's something that I think they'll look to do better at. And for the Pioneers, just continue to be more physical and to be quicker. You can tell that they were the quicker team in the first half. They're just making those plays, staying out of foul trouble. Really good stuff that you want to hear, that you want to see as a Pioneer fan.
Yeah, and something that's been so dangerous, the switch has been something that I think they should take advantage of, but it's been these heavy gaps. The Central Baptist just collapses everywhere, and that's been honestly good for the Pioneers because they've been able to dish out and shoot so many open threes. So the second half is underway here, 10-point lead, and then we are underway. Here we go.
Here's Jason Hunt, the star player. He's going to give it up. Nice drive inside, a kick out, finding Hunt again. Wagler matched up on him. He'll take a 3, no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Reed. Nice dish inside, shot fake from Hunt, up and in. 17 points now.
Yeah, and if he gets going again, he might have a big game here. You can see 30-plus easily from him.
Absolute star out there for the Mustangs. But it takes more than just one guy to win a basketball game.
Yeah, it does.
Cross-court pass to Wagler at the top of the key. Driving on the inside and is fouled as he heads to the floor. Started out the game wearing number 15, and here he is in number 0, so must have had some sort of uniform malfunction or something going on.
Yeah, it could be blood. That's my first guess.
Yeah.
It's usually the blood is what they go for, but, you know, you never really know, I guess.
Here's Bryant. Now Cole gets it inside to Wagler, got the height advantage. Caberline, great spin move, up and in. Caden Caberline, his first field goal of the night, and the Pioneer lead is back to 10.
Yeah, everybody collapsed on Elijah Voss, who's in the corner wide open, and Caden just gets an easy little one to go.
Nice rebound from Zay. On the missed shot by Tyler Johnson. Here come the Pioneers the other way. Inside to Caberline.
Wow.
Can he find the corner? No, he goes up with the shot and is fouled.
Look at how that defense collapses when he catches that ball. That is unreal, the amount that they have guys that collapse on them. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of them there on Caberline. He says, I can still go up. I have no problem here.
Gets the foul call. And we'll get one more free throw. Nice board by Isaiah Cole, up and in. Just a miscue there from the Mustangs, and an easy 2. Good trap in the corner. Getting the outlet pass, and they just get it across in time. Great hustle defense from the Pioneers.
Yeah, and a reach-in foul probably. Yep, that's an easy call. Isaiah Cole not in the gap, so what does he have to do? He has to reach instead of being there with his body, and that's not a good substitution. But he does have 3, which means Uriah Boutte is going to come in the game. And Isaiah Cole, who's had a good one, is going to have to sit for a little bit, probably till roughly the 13 to 10-minute mark.
Yep. Jason Hunt, his first trip to the free throw line tonight, drills the first.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that he hadn't took any free throws in the first half.
Right.
Somebody who's super athletic can definitely get downhill, but he seems to be kind of taking those mid-range shots.
47-37, 2 minutes into the second half.
A little 1-3-1 action out of Central Baptist. See if they can slow down the Pioneers' offense. I'm not sure it'll work too well once the Pioneers get into their motion.
Boutte gets the three-pointer, no good. Caberline somehow comes down with the ball and gets the foul call. What a tough sequence from Caden Caberline.
Look at him get it in there and just play physical, man. You got 3 bodies on you. Doesn't matter if you're the bigger guy, the stronger guy. That's exactly what they need him to do for the Pioneers.
That one from Wagler, no good. Wanted a foul call, doesn't get it, and here come the Mustangs the other way. Nice feed inside, up and around, no good from Keyshawn Brown. Bryant gives it up to Wagler. He'll drive baseline, dumps it off to Voss, up and in!
One, baby.
The and one for his first points of the season. He's been waiting a long time for that one.
Look at Elijah Voss get up and under this play here. Absolutely electric, and he's all over with the celebration. You love to see the energy out of Elijah Voss, who gets, I think, his first points of the season,
Yes,
as
sir.
he didn't get one to go last
Yes, sir.
game. So somebody the Pioneers hope to get going for sure.
Love to see that from the sophomore Elijah Voss. Converts on the and one. 50 points now for the Pioneers as they have a 13-point lead. Good ball move from the Mustangs. There's a three-pointer from Reed. No good. Voss with a nice, strong rebound.
Yeah, he's all over everywhere tonight. That's his first rebound officially in the stat board, but he's making a big impact on all over the place. Yeah, they got to look opposite. There it is. Defense
Bryant gets it inside to Caberline. It's poked away. It'll stay on this end.
Defense really collapsing heavy. You got to look at that on the other opposite end, see if you can spray one to the other side. Even though they're athletic, you should be able to get a pass in.
9 seconds to shoot. Gets it to Caberline. Oh, what a fake. All the way to the hoop. High IQ basketball from Caden Caberline. Gets both defenders to bite on the fake handoff. Reed, oh, nice pass inside, but Caberline tries to get a block, but a foul is called.
Man, tough call there. Either way, just not exactly what you want to see, but he's only got one. That's the good thing. Is Pioneers a couple in foul trouble with Isaiah Cole and Kobe Nunez. And here comes Kobe and Mackay, but it'll be good to get those guys going. Kobe is a JUCO recruit out of California. And, man, when I tell you this guy is an lethal scorer, he is absolutely great. I mean, you'll see it when he gets going. He's one of the best three-point shooters we've had here in a long time. Shout out Brooks Langer, probably the best one we've had in a couple of years. But Kobe can do it as well. And if him and Uriah can get a kind of a two-weapon offense where there's always one person on the court scoring, it could be really dangerous for the team.
30-second timeout. Central Baptist.
All right, folks. You know what that means. If there's a timeout, there's coaches' sessions here, right?
Just jumping all over it.
Man, I'm going to call it every time I get the opportunity. Here, you're just great play here by Caden and Caberline. Look right here. They're looking to switch, right? So you know you have the advantage. Both these guys want to stay on Mackay here. So what does Caden do? He makes the smart play, and he just dives to the basket to get it to go. What a great play by Caden Caberline. That's kind of IQ you expect to see out of a senior, but you love to see out of your center.
Yep.
On the other hand, though, we're going to go back here. Look at how heavy this defense is right here. Landon passes the ball over here to Elijah Voss, which is probably the simple home run play. But look at how many guys are on this side of the court. You got 4 guys for Central Baptist on this side of the court. I'd like to see him make a spray pass over to Uriah Butte. Malachi Bryant set a screen right here, what we call an off-ball screen, and Uriah, who's been hot from the outside, gets an open 3. I'm not sure that's happened a whole lot this season. Actually, I haven't remembered one at all, but what an opportunity that could be if the Pioneers get that. They are up 13, but like you said, this is early season, so there's still a lot to work on.
Yep.
52-39, 16-30. We're going to have a media here not too long, so stay tuned, folks. We like to add in a couple things every once in a while.
Another chance to head inside the huddle, if you will. Inside the huddle with Noah Frankie.
Yeah, we can call it that.
During the media timeouts.
Yeah, I like the name.
Hey.
It might stick.
Here's a zone press for the Mustangs. Pioneers able to break it, though. Wagler brings it up the court. Now finding a point guard, Malachi Bryant. Leading scorer last week had 23 points against Mission.
Yeah, not too much to yet, but that one gets to go. How about that? A little commentator jinx the opposite way. I love it. I love it when it works out for us.
6 points now for the senior guard.
Oh, happy feet. I don't know if I might have called that, honestly.
Tyler Johnson, the 20-footer. No good. Rebound, Kobe Nunez. Here come the Pioneers the other way. A 3-on-3. Great pass inside to Butte, and it rolls in. That one hung up on the rim for a long time, but he gets the friendly roll. MNU up 17 now.
Just an unforced turnover foul there. Malachi Bryant's going to pick up his first, but what a great transition offense here by the Pioneers. Kobe Nunez with a good rebound. Malachi Bryant makes a simple play. Then you have a 2-on-2 in Makai Blakely, who's a high IQ player. Gets it to go, drop over to Uriah Butte on a great pass. Almost didn't go in, but gets the MNU Pioneer roll here in the Cook Center.
Here's Jason Hunt driving in. Wagler got a piece of it, and Kobe Nunez comes down strong with the basketball.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's a matchup we see more often. We're going to see Hunt versus Blakeney, but Blakeney's a great defender.
Yeah.
Probably the best defender on the court. Second best probably behind Isaiah Cole. Sorry, Blakeney. He's not going to give you that one, but he can really cause some havoc out there with his athleticism and size.
Bryant trying to get around Reed. Gives it to Butte. Now here's Makai Blakeney. Nice feed inside to Nunez. Puts it up and in for the and one. What a tough finish from the Californian.
And he's starting to get it going now. That's a great sign for the Pioneers. Cuts a back cut because they want to switch, so it means they're going to get frozen there for a second. Can you take advantage? And he does. Gets all the way to the rim and gets the and one. That's going to take us to our first media of the 5-minute mark. We're going to go to commercial break. You are here live on Pioneer Sports Network with Noah and Matt.
We are champions of character.
And we are back. Your score, 58-39, 14:59 left in the second half. 3 fouls for the Pioneers, 6 for CBC, Central Baptist Mustangs. And the student section, a lot larger than we've seen in recent games from all of our sports. You love to see it start to show out. You know, it gets cold, and everybody's like, oh, wait, where can I go? Maybe the Cook Center. That's a warm place. And why can't I enjoy some entertainment as well? One person to watch out for if you're Central Baptist. Knight has 4 fouls, number 15. He was a big part of this starting lineup coming to the game, so he's going to be on the bench for a while. Isaiah Cole, the only one close to foul trouble with 3. He won't be too long before he gets back into action. Kobe Nunez with a chance of a three-point play, and that one does not go.
Tyler Johnson with the rebound, and the Mustangs will head the other way, needing to get some buckets in a bad way. Down 19 with just under 15 minutes to go. Tyler Johnson from the free throw line, no good. And those shots, I mean, that's a pretty good look.
Yeah,
they're just not falling for the Mustangs.
Good pass. This opposite end. Good rebound by Landon. Oh, man.
Wanted that one. There's a shot from Keyshawn Brown. That's good. His first points of the game. And here come the Mustangs in that press. Trying to find Boutte, a risky pass, but he comes down with it. Now he'll shoot a three. Just short. Wagler with an offensive rebound.
Yeah, settle it down. We don't need anything like that. A hero play with up 17. So just settle the offense and see if you can get something here in that triangle formation.
And now Kobe Nunez trying to drive in, gets the foot in, and a foul is called. That one's going to be on Dalton Alexander III.
That's a sign of someone who can really get a foul call as he drives in, kind of leans into the defender, and when he does that, then the defender almost has to reach out with his waist there, and so he's going to get it most of the time there with that call. Good play by Kobe Nunez. Couple subs, Brandon Van Dyke in for the first time this half, and so as well as Elliot Mogren. Number 20 comes in as well for Central Baptist.
With a game that's comfortably in hand, you know, you're not wanting to push Brandon Van Dyke and Kobe Nunez too hard, you know, their first game back from injury. But it's really good to get some high-quality minutes, making sure that they're not just put in at garbage time, you know. Gotta make sure that they're getting good minutes.
Especially against a really good team coming up tomorrow, which we saw last game.
Kobe Nunez all the way to the bucket there. Great finish.
And a travel call on the other side. So just an unforced turnover there. I'm not even sure I saw that. Yeah, I mean, our replay didn't catch it. I missed it. But
man, there wasn't even anyone on it.
No, he just wasn't thinking there. And the Pioneers, can they take advantage and go 4 points basically in a row?
Van Dyke gives it up to Elliot Mulgren. This is his first action of the second half. Makai Blakeney all the way inside. That's his first bucket of the game. A 23-point lead now for the Pioneers as they are pulling away with this one.
The depth of the Pioneers is so it's outstanding to watch. It's so hard to play if you're the Mustangs because just about everybody can get it going. As you see, Makai, a guy who in last year at Hutch averages 8 points a game, definitely could average 12, 15 here at a Pioneers team, but understands his role, plays his role as a defensive guy, and triggers in the 5, and it's so dangerous when you have so much talent and depth who all play their role.
Right. And it takes a lot of pressure off of all these guys. You know, it's not like there's one star that's like, hey, I need to play. I need to be on every game. You know, you got 5 or 6 or 7 stars just all up and down the court, up and down the bench.
Malachi Bryant scored, 23 last game? Yeah. He's got 6, and he's not had a bad game. It's just not been the game that we're accustomed to for him, and it's not seemed to matter as the Pioneers are up 23.
Exactly. Here's Uriah Boutte. He's had a wonderful game so far. Van Dyke has it again. Boutte, a long 3, no good. Last touched by Blakeney, and it'll be Mustang basketball.
Yeah, tough call. It doesn't seem like we got a replay solid either way.
Yeah, those are always the toughest calls. When you got both of the guys' arms both coming down on the basketball at the same time. Yeah. It's just a really tough call. Great feed inside to Tyler Johnson, and there's a bucket. It's the first bucket for the Mustangs in over 2 minutes.
Brandon Van Dyke goes all the way coast to coast. What a nice up and under move to get it to go. His 4 points of the game. Wow.
Beautiful stuff from Brandon Van Dyke.
And it just keeps getting sweeter for the Pioneers out here. Oh, not a nice move there.
Almost had another one. And now they've got Nunez trapped, and they call a jump ball. It will stay Pioneer basketball, however.
Yeah, I'm not sure there was any contact with the ball for Central Baptist, but jump ball gets called. Pioneers keep possession, so it doesn't seem to hurt them too much. And the pressure's back on.
Van Dyke running sideline and gets the foul call.
Get that little pump fake on the head. Might get a couple roughs or two, that's for sure. And one thing he's got to be careful, though, he's one of the better players on this team, no doubt. When he goes one-on-one with somebody, it's special to watch.
Yep.
But you got to be careful taking those opportunities and trying to go coast to coast and not just getting into your offense. And he's done a good job of that tonight, but we've seen that in the past plague him in his turnovers and just unlucky shots.
That is the 8th team foul for the Mustangs. So the Pioneers will be in the bonus the rest of the way out. And pretty soon they'll be in the double bonus also.
Yeah.
Van Dyke ends up with his own miss and gets a foul call. So he'll head back to the free throw line. That shot will not count. Still impressive nonetheless.
We'll replay it. It's good enough for that. Gets fouled all the way from the three-point line. One leg. Boom! Get it to drop. How about that? Oh, no, we missed that call. We just go back to the free throw line. 1-1 this time. Just got to make the first. Does not. Good rebound.
Another offensive rebound for the Pioneers. Nunez, good shot fake, driving baseline, and another foul is called. That's the 10th team foul for the Mustangs.
Look, and it's two hands, right? It's been a big emphasis the last couple of years. Anytime there's two hands, automatic foul.
Yep.
He did well, though, on the short close. Kobe looking to get to the rim the whole time. You could tell it from up here. And so he goes to short close, doesn't fly by, and give him the opportunity to get that mid-ranger, which is Kobe so good at.
Kobe Nunez knocks down the first. He's at 9 points now on the night. His first game as a Pioneer. And he gets in double digits.
How about all in the second half almost, it feels like.
Yeah.
We'll have to check that, but didn't have too much going in the first.
Pioneers really starting to dominate the boards. You remember how close it was in the first half. Pioneers now have out-rebounded the Mustangs 29-20 in the game. Really just setting the tone on the glass. How about that put back from Jason Hunt? He's been quiet for a while. Gets that bucket to fall, and now at 19 points.
Brandon settles the offense right there, and there he goes hero mode, right? That's exactly what we talk about. Like, he has a lane there.
Yeah.
No doubt he has a lane there. But that's not the play you need if you're the Pioneers.
Right.
Playoff 2, even if you want to get to the floater, great. But let's not force something that's not, that's not necessarily there.
Right.
Especially when you're up 24, let's make some good shots, make some easy ones. And he knows it. He's a senior. He has a lot of IQ. I can tell you that. I'm talking to him on the bench a lot of times. So,
absolutely,
no doubt he understands what's going on.
Got a great story about Brandon Van Dyke.
Ooh.
My first interaction with him once we get a break in the action. Voss able to come down with that one.
Wolf. Look at that open shot. Good.
Great feed.
Oof.
Excellent ball movement, but a foul is called. That one's going to be on Jason Hunt. That's his third. And more free throws for the Pioneers. Makai Blakeney heads to the line. Drills the first 70 points now for the Pioneers on the night.
And Pioneers can go to a a team schedule like this, look at the team out there. You have a lot of defense with Makai Blakely, Landon, and Elijah, but still so effective on the offensive end. Even if they haven't got it going, the confidence by Coach Hepp to put those guys out there all together, it just shows how deep this team is.
Makai goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and the Mustangs come the other way. Still got a lot of starters out there trying to get some good minutes in for them. Here's a three-pointer from Reed. No good. And it'll stay on this end. That's something that I talked about at halftime, potentially getting more three-point shots from the Mustangs. And they've been getting good looks. They're just not falling tonight. Sometimes, you just have nights like that where the shots aren't falling in.
Yeah, it just works that way sometimes. It's not a bad thing. It's just the way it goes. They've had 2 tough nights in a row, but they have good players. That's no doubt.
Yep.
I mean, you can see it very, very early. This team is not lacking talent. Maybe a little discipline, but not talent. We're going to one play here before we get to a Brent Van Dyke story here. Let's look here, all right? We see earlier we were talking about how on this play they wanted to switch it. So Elliott comes up for the screen. They decide not to switch it. That's an adjustment the coach has made. He's seen it there, which means Elliott down here is no longer open when he tries to roll. So good read there by the Central Baptist coach. However, look at this opposite side. It's good for Hope defense if Elliott is on the other side. If he's on this side of the defender, then yes, you want your help defender there. If not, then he doesn't need to be there necessarily, which means you can skip it to either one of these guys as long as they set that pin screen and you get an open shot. So the Pioneers have opportunities out of this Iverson set to take advantage of the defense. Haven't done so yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
Right.
All right, let's hear it. Brand Van Dyke, first interaction.
All right. My first interaction with him was about 1 or 2 months ago, and me and my girlfriend, we were going to drive somewhere.
Yeah.
And I was backing out with my car. I was trying to pay attention, and then another car hits me.
Oh, wow.
And it was in the parking lot, and Brand Van Dyke was driving. And,
oh, no.
I'll be honest, I was not very kind to him. I was being a little bit rude. I was like, hey, you got to watch where you're going, man. And he was like, hey, I'm sorry, I'll pay attention. He's very respectful about it.
Oh,
then I see him, I'm sitting with my buddy Cody Rivers, manager of the basketball team, and he's sitting with Brandon, and I was like, hey, this is a weird question. Did I hit you with my car a couple weeks ago? And he was like, yeah, you're good, man. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was so rude to you. He was just all class all the way through. He's a great guy.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah. Caden Caberline with the bucket there. Here's a three-point shot. That one's no good.
Not happy about that one is Elegant Mogren, but good close out there by Elijah Voss to know, hey, this guy's not a great shooter. I'm not going to fly by him and give him a chance to drive to the basket. I'm just going to stay on my feet. Yep. Short close. Still have a hand, right, just to make it hard because these are college players. They're going to make it sometimes. But really smart play there, even though they got bailed out with a foul there by Elliott. Isaiah Cole checks back in the game. We're up for that 10-minute mark like I said he probably would. Tough play there.
Up and in for the and one. Jason Hunt up to 23 points now. Like we said earlier, has not checked out of this game. He plays all 20 minutes, or all 40 minutes of the game, which is impressive to say the least.
Yeah, the conditioning alone to play 40 minutes a game is unbelievable. And then to do it at this live level, sheesh.
Yeah.
Can't ask for much more.
They've got a star in Jason Hunt. He's got half of their points tonight.
I mean, it's Jason Hunt at 24, it's Johnson at 12, and then it's kind of just everybody else. You know, it's 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2. You know, if you're checking the stat line, they need more contributors. That's what it's got to be. And obviously, you can't give up 72 points either. But 48 at 9-minute mark is not going to do it many times, especially in the conference that they're in.
Landon Wagler at the free throw line. Just a bit strong on the first one.
He started the game off hot with 2 straight threes,
Yeah.
and hasn't got one since. Keep
Cooled
shooting them,
down
though.
a little bit.
He keeps shooting them. Didn't need him to, though, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's, like we said, there's contributors
Yeah.
up and down the lineup. It's something, I don't know how much of a baseball guy you are, but I've been watching the World Series recently.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know if you saw, it would have been game 4, I believe, of the World Series that went to 18 innings.
Yeah.
Did you see that? But it was just, it was both lineups. They just couldn't contribute, you know?
No.
They had their stars.
Yeah.
But the Blue Jays, they could just walk Shohei Ohtani each time.
Yeah,
You
didn't
know,
have to
just
worry about it.
Yeah, just worry the star. And the Pioneers, you know, they can just let Jason Hunt kind of do whatever. But if you stop the other 4 guys, then you're good.
Yeah, obviously, never you want to give up 30, but if you give up 30, then nothing else.
Right. That'll
I'm
work.
okay with
That'll
that. You know?
work.
It's not your number one like request as a coach, but
yeah.
either way, yeah, you're up 22 versus a good Central Baptist team, and knowing what you have to face tomorrow, you're just trying to continue this effort without getting any injuries or anything really. Right? No tweaks, no nothing. Dort and MNU is going to be a very, very interesting game, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk about the style differences. We saw Dort, who's a little more slow, methodical. They do have size. Pioneers will have the size to match it. That's not a question. But they're going to kind of run that motion, just kind of get into it, and just kind of run that around. But they're not looking to push the pace. They're not running. And Evangel gave them fits sometimes when they were in that pace and that transition offense.
Yeah, and they almost came back and won that game because of how quick they were playing.
Now both teams going to shoot it extremely well from the three-point line. 9 for 24. So for the Mid-America is what I have. It's not been quite updated yet. We're a little behind on the stats, but that's probably pretty close. We haven't shot a 3 in a while. And they shot it unbelievable from the three-point line as well. So it's going to be a very interesting game.
Yeah, contrast of play styles. Again, tomorrow, 7:30, I believe, that game, MNU and Dort. And then you'll see Central Baptist playing Evangel at 5:30 tomorrow.
Which, about the same story, right?
Yeah.
Central Baptist is very similar to Pioneers, as you can see. They both kind of want to push pace, except Evangel can do it as well.
Yeah. Got some Halloween hoops for you tomorrow. Be sure to stay tuned here. Jason Hunt.
We'll have a camera on us for the first game, so maybe we dress up. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
You have a Halloween costume picked out?
I don't. I plan on not. But, now that we have a camera on us up here, I feel like we have the obligation to do something.
Exactly.
You know?
It is.
Maybe
that
at
is
least
like,
a T-shirt.
It's the one day of the year that you need to.
Yeah, you got any plans? You going to wear anything?
I do. Me and my girlfriend, we got a little something going. So my name is Matt. Her name is Megan.
Okay.
And we both start with an M.
Yeah. So
And
M&M's, is that where it goes?
There you go. There you go.
I love it.
We got the T-shirts. T-shirt came in yesterday.
That's great.
Yeah, gonna just have some fun. Just handing out some candy. Getting a little too
I
old to
love
trick
it.
or treat.
I love it. Yeah, probably. You're right. Pioneers still up by 22 with 7:44. As Malachi Bryant drives, gets fouled by probably both defenders. He's going to go to the line. He hasn't got too much going, but if he can get a couple from the free throw line, maybe he's seeing the ball go in the basket will do it. He hasn't had a lot of shots. It's not like he's inefficient. 3 for 6. That's exactly what you want, 50% from your point guard. Just haven't found one from the three-point line. That's the biggest part of it so far.
Yeah, it's just the ball distribution.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone has been taking shots tonight for the Pioneers, and I think that is the key for them.
Moving forward,
being in the position that they are in this game.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it. Yeah, talk about that. 10 shots for Uriah, 7 for Isaiah. Malachi with 6. Elijah Voss with 5. Caden with 4. Kobe with 4. Like that is amazing if you're the Pioneers. I mean, you can't ask for anything better.
It's nearly perfect shot distribution.
I mean, how do you guard that, right? Like, you stop one guy and it's nope, this guy gets in and he's going to score. So it's got to be 5 guys dominating the ball constantly because these guys cut, these guys move. The whole point of Adam Hepker's offense is that it's not stagnant. It's not just a play and when it's over, no, you got to figure it out. No, it always flows into each other. You're always in the next action. We call that .5 basketball here in the Pioneers. So it's going to take a really, really good team to slow this Pioneers team down, and it'll be fun to watch if that's Dordt University tomorrow night.
And they do not break the press in time, a 10-second violation.
They call it a timeout.
The
they're gonna
timeout
check.
was called first. There we go.
They're going to check. I'm not exactly sure there.
Yep.
They're going to call the
They got
timeout,
it.
but okay, we're going to give it to them. So the Pioneers take the timeout, almost get that 10-second call, but instead they go into it at 7:23, up 24 for the Pioneers. Let's see if we have anything here. Let's look at this tough play. We haven't talked about Tinsel Baptist too much tonight, so let's go on the other side here. Kind of a rub screen here, action here, right? He doesn't really set it. He kind of just goes around and kind of fakes out the defender, but it does worry Isaiah Cole, right? He's expecting Cade Ryan to be on the other side based on their principles, right? So he gets blown by. The gap by Malachi Bryant not quite there, as we can see. He's just a little bit too low, too late. This gives Hunt an easy lane to the basket. And not an easy shot, but he gets it to go because he's a tough player. And that gets it to fall. That was early in the game. Hunt's been all over the place like we talked about. He's a great player.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody to watch out for.
27 points for the junior, following up his 24-point performance last week.
And he's efficient. I mean, 11 of 21 is not something to snipe from. He's got 9 rebounds as well. He could have put in the double-double with 30.
Yep.
It's really impressive to see for the Pioneers and for Hunt, but Pioneers as well. They haven't stopped Hunt, but everybody else has just been locked down. And here's a little special trickery here for the Pioneers. 21 seconds. I don't think they know. It's something usually I would talk to him about. If they call a timeout, the 10-second resets. So you don't have to worry about this too much.
There you go.
But
Learn
know
something
what?
new every day.
Do it what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm just a commentator up here at the end of the day.
Selling yourself short.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Kai Blakeney, a great offensive board, goes back up strong and gets the foul called.
Foul number 4, Jason Hunt.
Yeah, Mackay Bryant, or Blakeney, sorry, a lot of Mackays here. Gets a good rebound there and puts it back up, gets a lot of contact. Just another veteran piece for this Pioneers that they brought in that's going to be super vital for this team and deep down the turn postseason runs. We're not really sure what the Hart Conference looks like yet because of Baker lost a lot of pieces. St. Graceland will bring back their key player, Carter Brown, so that'll be big. Yeah. And then CMU could be good. Peru State as well if they get some guys eligible. You don't really know, but man, the Pioneers, we can tell exactly what's going to happen this year. They've had a super good start to these first 2 games, and it's been at every facet of it.
Yeah. Graceland is the only team, I looked it up this morning, Graceland is the only team from the Hart Conference in the preseason top 25.
Yep, correct.
So
Peru State received some votes.
Yeah.
Like 5 or 6. Congratulations to them. Maybe 6 or 7. I'm not quite sure.
No.
No, okay, all right. I thought I could throw it in, but it was too forced.
See, my parents are watching. They're very supportive, but now I have to explain to them what that means.
I'm sorry, Matt's parents. I just did you a disservice. I'll do it here from the stream. It means nothing, all right?
It doesn't mean anything.
Mean a thing. We just like saying it up here sometimes. Or I do, at least. I don't know about you, Matt. Now we got to upset ourselves in after that. That's my bad. We ran that too far out. We've had 2 blowout games. We've had too much fun.
77-55, just under 7 minutes left. Do have a tough decision coming up, hopefully, for our Pickleman's player of the game. Got a lot of candidates. Uriah Boutte with 15 points and 3 rebounds, 3 3-point shots. Isaiah Cole with 14 points. Passing that one to Mackay Blakeney, who gives it back to Cole but can't quite get it to him. And the Mustangs come the other way.
Little late block.
Brian almost swatted that up here and knocked over our monitor.
Watch Bryant come up with this block like he was about to send this to the next planet. I mean, he was coming up swinging. Woo! If he would have gone all the way through, I might have seen a ball at my face. My goodness, 77-55, 22-point game.
Reed just a little bit off on that first one. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see who gets the player of the game. I think personally I'm leaning towards Isaiah Cole for just the impact that he's had on both sides of the ball.
Yeah. Thankfully,
But
we don't have to make that call. I'm going to ask
true.
Adam Hepker to make that call. So that's what coaches do,
Hey,
right? They
there
make
you
tough
go.
plays. They make tough calls.
we'll see what Coach Hep has to say about it.
Yeah, stay tuned for our first ever sideline interview in the Cook Center with
Come
Coach
on.
Adam Hepker and the player of the game. We haven't had that here for basketball. We've had that with other sports, so we're excited about it. And I know the players are too. We've had plenty of conversations. They're ready for it. I promise you that.
Can't wait to see it. Isaiah Cole giving it up to Bryant. He'll try to drive, put up a floater. That's a tough shot. It won't go, but Blakeney gets an offensive board, goes strong to the hoop, but it's no good. And out of bounds, it'll be Mustang basketball.
Just couldn't quite get it there. He was a little off balance. And when he turned, he was already fading into the basket, thinking he was closer than he was, I believe. So just couldn't quite get there, but good hustle by Makai Blakeney. And you love to see it out of the junior JUCO recruit.
Mustang's going to set up some offense. It's just a shot from Reed, and it's good.
Oh, it's right there. That's a nice crossover back and forth, and got us stumbling, that's for sure.
There's Van Dyke all the way to the hoop through the defenders.
Yeah, he's got talent, and he can do that basically anytime he wants.
Yep.
Maybe not always feasible or probably the right choice, but he can do it every time he wants to.
Nice pass inside. Jason Hunt, 29 points now. And Coach Cody Henson will call a timeout for Missouri Baptist.
Oh, and they're going to, especially for the media, because it's close enough. I think it's under a minute.
Okay.
They're going to push to the media, which means
Sure.
we got time for a quick commercial break here on the Pioneer Sports Network. You are joining us here in the Cook Center for a good one. Pioneers up 19.
Welcome to the Heart of America Athletic Conference, where innovation meets tradition. Here, growth is not just measured in victories, but in the development of character and sportsmanship. Our student athletes compete at a championship level, pushing their limits every day. The Heart is committed to an uncommon student athlete experience that features some of the premier athletic programs in the NAIA. Our commitment to excellence goes beyond athletics, establishing a community of support and mentorship. But what truly sets us apart is the heart with which we play. Join us and experience the passion, the drive, and the spirit of champions. That passion and commitment extends off the playing field and into graduation. The Heart of America Athletic Conference. Champions in competition, leaders in life.
We are back here in the Cook Center for some Up-House Classic action. And Pioneers exactly what they wanted at this game, up 79-60. And the press stays on for CBC.
Kobe Nunez able to break it. Almost lost his footing, but he's able to keep it. Feeds it inside to Caden Caberline. Talked about it last week in the blowout, but still interesting to see under 5 minutes to go in a 20-point game. You still got mostly starters out there on the floor for the Pioneers. A three ball from Boutte is just short. Nice rebound from Isaiah Cole. Now Nunez driving, lost the handle. And a nice pass all the way up and in for Jadavian Banks.
Shout out to Josh Parker. Just, you know, he knows what we're talking about. You know, starters don't come out in under 2 minutes. We used to have those conversations my freshman year at the end of the bench, and he'd be like, Noah, we're up by 30. It's 5 minutes left, and our guys are still on the bench. Like, I know, that's Adam Hepker for you. It's just what it is, Adam Hepker basketball. Shout out former chaplain Josh Parker. Hope you're doing well down there in Jacksonville, Florida.
Looks like they got the foul on Jadavian Banks there, so Caden Caberline will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, and he got hit on that one. He's struggling a little bit. What is he from the line? We got that pulled up.
2 for 4.
Okay, well,
3 for 5.
I love it. Struggled a little bit last year with his free throw percentage. It's something I know he's going to pay keen attention to this whole year, but he's really expanded his game a lot when I've seen him practice. He's got a shot, and I'll tell you that. He doesn't choose to use it too often here, but he can shoot the ball.
Yeah, I think the story of the game for this one is definitely the 3-ball.
Yeah.
The Pioneers have hit 9 threes tonight. Surprisingly, they haven't hit any in the second half.
Wow.
But neither have the Mustangs. They are 2 for 11 on the night from beyond the arc. So both teams kind of cooled off. Butte can't get that three-pointer to go.
Kind of a broken BOB there. Just kind of get it to Isaiah Cole, and Uriah doesn't get quite the shot he wants. He was still turning. That's such a tough shot to hit. I've only seen a couple hit it like J.J. Redick where they can turn and line up right in time.
It's hard to do. Clay Thompson did that a lot with the Warriors also.
Yeah,
catch
those
and
two
shoot.
were elite when it comes to just fading into their shot and lining up. Like it's perfect timing, right? You have to know exactly when to release because if you're not lined up, it's going to miss left or right, no doubt, every time. There's Adam Hepker on the side. You can't see on the screen. Still talking to the refs, making sure he's getting his calls. I love it. There's nobody more passionate about the game than Adam Hepker and Hudson Welty. Shout out to Hudson Welty if he's watching it, former assistant coach here. Those two and Jacob Redding, man, that staff was special. They've had really good staff here as well with Trey Brown and Gabe Jordan, but those three were had such ball knowledge and they were the way that they handled this team was unbelievable with the talent. I mean, it didn't pan out to national championship runs, but man, that team had so much talent. They had so much stuff going on. It was unbelievable to watch.
Uriah Butte earns himself another trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, he's trying to get that play of the game. That's for sure. He's like, hey, if I get 20.
Yeah. Hey.
I might get that $15 Pickleman's gift card, right? Like that's
really why
the
they're
interview's
playing.
fun and whatever, but like $15 at Pickleman's, I mean,
that's why they're playing.
I'll take it. I mean, I'll go out there and play for $15 at Pickleman's, man. Shout out Pickleman's for the Pickleman's player of the game. We'll have also the Elate the I Care play of the game coming out afterwards. Chad Jenkins will determine that. It'll come out hopefully tonight. And have a lot of options here in this big win for the Pioneers.
I feel like that might be the case for a lot of games this season. With with the depth of this lineup, there's going to be a lot of different players of the game. It's going to be a tough decision night in and night out.
And just the way they spread the wealth on the offensive end, we'll try to spread the wealth on the Pickleman's player of the game. How about that?
Yeah.
We have a little bit of say on it. 3:20 left in this game. Pioneers still running their offense. They get it to Makai Blakeney. Good way to go up and gets behind the defense there. Exactly what we've been looking about all night. Oh, that's the wrong side. I just went to our Google Chrome coding, so you're not going to be able to see the replay. I apologize, but Makai does well in the roll to seal his guy and gets an opportunity over the top. Can't quite finish, but gets to the line, and we've seen kind of all night for him. 1 for 2, but 1 for 4 from the free throw line. See if he can get a couple to fall. That one is not, so it's a good chance he'll be shooting free throws most of the practice tomorrow. Right? No, they won't have a practice tomorrow, but they'll have a game.
Yeah, definitely not his strongest night from the free throw line. Goes 2 for 6 on the night. 82-63. Pioneers lead it.
Yeah, what a game. What a game. And they're still in their zone press.
Loving the defense. That's something, they gave up 84 to Mission, and I'm sure that's a lot more than they were comfortable with. I mean, the offense exploded, so it didn't really matter a ton as Butte lays it up and in. 18 points now for the sophomore. And Jason Hunt gets that one to go. 31 points now for Jason Hunt. Unfortunately, not enough for the Mustangs this evening. They will fall to 0-2 as long as this score line holds.
And right there again, you reach with the inside, you get caught with the foul call. I mean, refs have a tough job. I will admit it every day as a coach. Oh, Jason's not fouled out.
Yeah.
That's his 5th. He's gone. So, what a great game he had. We can finish his total with 31 on 12 of 24, 13 of 24 shooting, 9 rebounds, just 1 rebound away. I'm sure his coach will go back and watch the film, see if maybe Chad skipped him on one. But like I said, the Pioneers did give up 84, a lot of late game stuff, but still, when every point does matter, when you look at the Massey system, the RPI, and all that determines the national tournament qualifiers. So it's not just, hey, I don't want to give up 84. It's, hey, this is important for us to get a higher seed.
Exactly.
Even though it's early season, we have to stay locked in for all 40 minutes here. And it's going to be interesting to see him. I thought Uri Brute on that one, he came down and shot the little inside hand layup. Thought he was going to go for a little highlight action. I've seen him in practice. He loves to go up for those dunks. So it's
Hey, there's still 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, there is a lot of time. Good discipline probably. But as a commentator, as a coach, I love it. As a commentator, I want to see some action, right? Like,
right.
20-point game, get up and get the rim, big fella. No, that's all right, though. Oh, and I'm not going to say the score because I already did it once today, guys. I saw a bunch of people in the crowd. They're all doing it. And I can't do it. We're up 84, and there's a 17-point difference. Can you figure it out? There it is.
Van Dyke called with that foul, and hopefully Central Baptist scores at least one to put us out of our misery.
Man, please, for all of our sakes, mostly for the you fans, I'm sorry.
Here's Caleb Knight, the freshman guard. Been in foul trouble for most of the night, so hasn't seen a ton of playing time. Knocks down the first free throw.
They have 68. I just want to point that out now. 68 points. Yeah, it's tough for Knight. I mean, you're a freshman, right? And it's your second game, and I know he's just eating himself alive. Like, man, I couldn't even get in this game and on my team because I'm in foul trouble, but he's got to keep his head up. He's a good player. We've seen that all night when he has got the minutes.
Yep.
It's just sometimes it's the way it goes when you're playing aggressive defense, and some refs call it, some don't. I mean, you're not upset with him with the outcome. It's just, hey, let's be smart next time, knowing the way the refs are calling the ball game.
Pioneers needing to break the press here, and they get it across. Get it to Van Dyke, who will slow things down. As Noah Frankie will head on down to the court to get ready for our post-game interview with Coach Hepker and the player of the game, which is to be determined. But as long as all the technical difficulties are right.
Number 20, Justin Neves. That's his second.
4. Okay. Got some technical difficulties here, trying to get his mic turned on so that we can hear his post-game interview. That'd be such a tragedy if we couldn't even hear it. Putting in all that work, and it's just him and Coach Hepker talking. I mean, he probably wouldn't mind, but we want to listen in. Kai knocks down that free throw, 86-69 now with a minute and a half left to go. That three-pointer is no good. Cole with a nice rebound, getting it to Van Dyke. MNU, like we said, will play tomorrow night against Dort right here at the Cook Center at 7:30, same time, same place. Should be a great matchup between two teams that played really well tonight. Dort taking down the Evangel Valor, and the Pioneers taking down the Central Baptist Mustangs in about 1 minute.
And the Pioneers going to have a chance here if they can get to the line. They might push it. They might push 90, Matt.
Yeah, they might. Let's see it.
Give me a little volume down here. I'm on my mic.
Gotcha.
A little low.
Gotcha.
Whatever you can. Oh, there it is. I can hear myself now. All right, 86-69. It's good to be back on the bench. I'll say that. A lot of opportunity.
Feels pretty familiar.
Yeah, this is my spot here, right? This is where I use accustomed to. So, but I'll leave you to finish the rest of the game. Just making sure my mic.
Oh, you're great, man. No, you're great. For those that don't know, Noah Frankie was the manager of the Pioneers basketball team for the past 4 years, and he did that job very well, but now he's getting to join me up in the press box.
And here comes the subs. This is what we were expecting the whole game, right? I mean,
Right.
I was thinking 2 minutes. A minute. I'll give it to him.
They get a minute. Yeah, subs got about 3 minutes in the last game, so they're adding on one more here. And there's Deng Duwal getting the offensive rebound on that one. We also got Garrett Redwine out there on the court. Deng Duwal, Andrew Miller. There's another foul on the Mustangs.
That's his third.
And Kobe Nunez will head to the free throw line, as this one is about to close out here in the Cook Center. Tomorrow night, Noah Franke will be on the call for those 2 great games. Don't want to miss those. Knocks both of them down. 89 points now for the Pioneers. Another wonderful offensive showing for a team that prides itself on really good defense, and a team that didn't really explode a ton offensively last year. Here they are making some big-time plays. 109 points last week and 89 points so far this week. Then Duval getting some action here, and Garrett Redwine. Mustangs gonna get one more bucket to go. That's an and one from Jadavian Banks.
And foul by number 1, Deng Duwal. That's his first.
Then Duval gets the rebound, and that'll close this one out. The MNU Pioneers knock out the Central Baptist College Mustangs 89-71. Here in the Cook Center, the Pioneers improve to 2-0 on the season. The Mustangs fall to 0-2. Be sure to stick around. We got the post-game interview coming up with head coach Adam Hepker and his player of the game. You don't want to miss anything.
Hey, Matt, you got this camera here, or is it that camera? One of them's dead. You have this camera here.
I've got the other one.
The other one is, this one's dead?
Wait, no, I've got that one.
Okay, perfect.
I've got
awesome.
Evangel against Central Baptist. And then at 7:30, the Pioneers will take on Dordt University. So we'll see you tonight, tomorrow night. Thanks for coming, and good night, everybody.
All right, we're here on the court with Coach Adam Hepker first. Coach, what a big win, 89-71. How does it feel to start off 2-0 against a good team for Central Baptist?
Yeah, really good, scrappy, fast, and athletic team there in CBAP. That's a good win. It wasn't pretty tonight. We don't care. We will win ugly. Winning is hard. We're grateful. We're going to enjoy this briefly and then move on to a really good Dordt team tomorrow.
Yeah, how do you respond in such a quick turnaround, right? You got Dordt teams receiving votes. They showed out tonight versus Evangel. How do you respond and get you guys ready in a quick pace?
Great question. My mentality, and I'll share it with the guys, is national tournament feel, back-to-back games like we're hosting, and national tournament opponent in Dordt. So that's how we're going to treat it. We're going to feed them. We're going to start watching film on Dordt tonight, go to class tomorrow, get our shoot-around. Tougher team wins. Back-to-back game, tougher team wins.
Thanks, Coach. We're going to move it over to Uriah. Uriah, good game tonight. Good to lead the team in scoring here, first time in your career. How do you feel?
Feels good. All thanks to my team, my coaches, everyone's helping me out. So it's good.
Yeah, the team wins a big one here. How do you respond tomorrow night versus a good team in Dordt?
We just got to do the same thing again, execute, you know.
All right, you got one. Anybody want to say anything here as a team?
Go Nears!
Hey, thank you, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night. We have 2 games going on tomorrow. We got Central Baptist facing Evangel at 5:30. Your Pioneers facing the Dort Defenders at 7:30. Have a good one, folks.